Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode, we got the chance for the kind of area to the north of here where our next spirit can be found. We found the ghost ship, but upon chasing it down, we've discovered it leads through a patch of infernal fog, and we need to try and work our way through that. And the key for that is down here in Molida Island, a new island we've gained access to since having our cannon. So, without further ado, I will just speed over there. You may have seen some of those frogs jumping around there, kind of glittering frog. We will deal exactly with what those are in a few episodes' time, but for actually, probably next episode. But for now, as you can see, Molida Island is surfacing from the depths. It's got this little gust around it, but unlike the larger cyclones, these small ones can be disrupted. You just fire enough shots into them and they will dissipate, which is quite nice. Basically, everything you encounter out on the seas can be shot at, which is quite handy. And here we are at Molida Island. We can't navigate through the fog, so what are we supposed to do? We can't get to the crest location on the chart unless we pass through the fog. What do? Do you want to ship out? No, I want to talk to people. So, let's try to start talking to some people. Hey, a new face! Welcome to Molida Island. Lots of guys are off fishing, but you'll still find many of us at work here. Have you seen the Northern Sea lately? That awful fog. And the ghost ship. Scary. It's best not to think of the Northwestern Sea, or you'll get the shivers. Have you entered the Fogy Passage to the north? Yes. No matter what you do, it seems like there's no way through the fog, right? Every time you brave that accursed fog, you'll be sent back to your original spot. But Romanos, who lives on the village edge, had a father who got through it. No one dares try to figure it out, not since the ghost ship was seen in the fog. Interesting. If we also head into this house here, we weirdly find an unattended chest that we can just steal from. For a little bit of pink coral, that's another treasure, which we'll deal with in the future. It sounds like Romanos is the one to talk to. Ugh, just look at this stone tablet. The guy who lives nearby Romanos had a father who scattered these here. They're left as a testament to his trip to the Isle of Gust, but they're a big nuisance. Interesting. I think the time has come to speak to Romanos in this house here, but let's speak to his mother first. What? You want to sail up the island to the northwestern sea? My husband called that place the Isle of Gust. He used to talk about how he visited that island. My husband was once content to be a fisherman until he left this place. He sought uncharted lands, at least that's what he said when he finally left. He refused to work, instead ruining his boat by braving the northern fog repeatedly. The last time we saw him was over a year ago. My son Romanos, who's at home right now might know a little more. But that boy hasn't worked in a long time either. He's peeved at his dad, I think. He might get upset if you mention the Isle of Gust. There's also this little cave here. If we tried to go to it, she says, "Young man, you mustn't go into that cave. Dangerous monsters have been seen in there lately. Now be a good boy. Don't go anywhere near it." Let's go inside. Need something, kid? What? You want to travel to the Isle of Gust? Please don't tell me you're going your own way, too. Yes? Oh, really? Do it your own way? Go your own way? What a bunch of garbage. All this endless babbling about living with a lust for adventure. Can that put food on the table? Can that make your family happy? Going your own way is no way to survive in this life. My way is a lot better. Staying home, eating cheese. That's the life. You may be onto something here. Yeah, Isle of Gust, don't say another word about it. Figure out yourself and get out of here. Wait, kid, come back. Sorry to unload all that on you, kid. It's just that my dad used to say lots about going his own way to explore, and I got fed up with him. My dad used to talk about going through the fog and seeing the Isle of Gust. He said something about a specific route for getting through the Fogy Passage, but only he knew which way to go. There's a cave behind our house which my dad used to escape to all the time. He called it his Hideway. You might find more details in there, but it's dangerous in there, so take care of yourself, kid. So, that's the cave behind the house, so it sounds like that's where we might find some answers. Young man, you mustn't go to that blah 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 blah. Oh, what? If my son has said it's alright? Man, go on in, there's no stopping you, is there? But please, don't do anything too dangerous. In we go. So, there are indeed dangerous monsters in here, but it's choo-choos and mostly things we have already seen. There's a bombable thing down there, but we have no means of bombing it from this side, so let's hop over these various little platforms. The water texture is really weird underneath us, but there we go. And as we come up here... this thing, confusingly, is a Zora. It's a Zora warrior. And the way you fight them is slightly difficult. You have to basically hit them from behind with the boomerang, and then you can slash them from behind. But it's the only way of kind of doing it, is you have to get the boomerang around and stun them, which is not necessarily the easiest to do. Anyway, with that done, we can head through here into the top room. Kill a couple of these Ultra Rocks. Get some health back. This is not where I thought it was. It's kind of why I wasn't saying anything. Oh no, here we go. Right, so first off we can use these bombs which are here to... Oh! They are still not where I thought it was. I thought this was where... There we go. There's the bomb. So this unlocks a quick way back to... Ooh, there we go. Where we just were. Except I didn't actually hit the damn thing properly. There we go. But we can also use bombs to destroy this little cracked block here. Cracked wall. And through here, we get to the Hideway. My journal. I'm writing this in a private space I call my Hideway. When I'm ever here, I find myself utterly at peace. And it will stay that way as long as I know that no one will interrupt me. Now, I do have one more Hideway, but no one will ever find that entrance. It's under the spot where the lines drawn by my stone tablets intersect. It's brilliant if I do say so myself. But he leaves here a shovel. Tab in a spot to dig there. Dig in suspicious places.
This must be the place that Romanos' dad called his hideaway, but I haven't seen any clues by here about how to get through the Fogy Passage.
So, let's show off the shovel at least. It's weird that you just get it there, but there we go. If you click the shovel and then tap somewhere, you'll dig. And there was 100 quid there. You may have noticed that was a little bit of a soft area with a particular kind of colour to it, which means it's a particularly good place to dig. I'll demonstrate with another one over here, because if we hop across these bits again... This here, for example, is another such spot. Dig in it. And again. We get a big green rupee. Let's head around to where we just were. And if we head up these stairs, then we kind of get out. If we head to the left here first, there is a little treasure we can pick up. A Goron Amber. This hard valuable mineral has a bug inside it. That's another sellable treasure for when we can sell them. Wayfarers Words number 3. But the Isle of Gust was only one of many islands beyond that Fogy Passage. I will see them all. It's my life's dream. It's the only way to live. And I'm going to mark this one because he said if you mark his 4 tablets and join between them, then they will reveal his hideaway. If we head round all the way here, we can't get to the top side of this island quite yet. But we will get there with time. There's another one here. Wayfarers Words number 4. What a discovery! On the Isle of Gust, a temple reaching into the sky itself. But a temple to what? For whom? My curiosity must be satisfied. Let's mark that as another one. So that's 2 of them done. And then the other 2 are around in town. There was this one this woman was complaining about. Wayfarers Word number 2. I made my way through the fog to the North Sea, where I first spied the island. What a place, ravaged by winds. How could I name it anything but the Isle of Gust? Let's mark that there. And then the final one is over near the entrance to the island, with the port at the beginning. Wayfarers Word number 1. I tried sailing through the Fogy Passage to the north. Tried and failed. I found myself sailing back to the same point, so I abandoned my voyage. And then that's there. So if we draw lines between these, then we get an intersection around there. So let's head to exactly that point. Oh, there's post going off. Special delivery! Watch out, incoming! This is a letter from Astrid. Ooh, I can't wait. The fact that the postman just opens your letters and reads them to you is pretty weird. Good tidings to you, Doctor. Thank you for your recent help. Try as I might to express my gratitude in words, I cannot do it justice. If there is anything I can do in return, please stop by Isle of Ember. I know that someone of my modest means might have little to offer, but I believe that I can at least show you the way should you become lost. Sincerely, Astrid. And that's the end of it. Got all that, sir? Then I'm out of here. So yeah, Astrid's a bit of a hint system, but we're not going to use that much. But we are going to go to this intersection and dig. Haha! A hole. So here we have another bit of Romanos' father. To my son, Romanos, if you're reading these words, you have found my true hideaway, which means you've also developed a desire to find your own way in life. Know that I'm truly sorry for putting you and your mother through so much. I'm well aware that I'm the world's worst father, leaving you both behind. There's so much about the ways of the world I don't understand, such as why the ghost ship appeals and steals people. Where do its victims go? I have decided to dedicate my life to finding out the answers. If I fail to return, please take care of your mother, and forgive me. In closing, one more thing. Embrace your wayfaring ways, my son! Seems like that's not exactly what happened, but... Anyway, there's a treasure map here, which is quite nice. It's in this sea as well. It's up to the right of Merkay Island. And then we have this as well. To my son, here lies the only way to sail through the Fogy Passage. Let's transcribe that onto our chart then. Not the right one, it's that one. There we go. So we go up here, around there, back and around that one. Do a loopy-doo around that. I've become disorientated. Let's try that again. Oh, we have to go around the top of that one. So we go around the bottom of that one, around the top of that, loopy-doo, up around there, and through there. And that's the way to do it. Does that look right? Yeah, close enough. So with that, there's a little bit more exploration we can do in here. It doesn't lead to anything quite yet, but if we go up here, let's get a boomerang for you. There you go. There's a strange sun emblem on that door, Doctor. I wonder if we can open it. Try touching the door, Doctor. Huh, that didn't work. It's not opening. But there's something about this crest that tickles my memory. Hey, why not draw this emblem on your map so we can remember it later? Sounds wise to me. So, do an arrow there, and what is there is that, but... Nope, oh, for fuck's sake, well, there we go. You know what? I'll remember it, hopefully. Let's kill some of these Pikachus. And then this hops back down into this cave where we were earlier, the kind of other hideaway. So let's head back to Romanos' house. And we actually don't want to interact with Romanos in any way here, but we just want to dig that up, because that's 100 quid. Always a good chance to pick up cash whenever you can. Is there anything worth saying to Romanos? Like, we found your dad's ship. Huh? You found my dad's hideaway and defeated the monsters in there? I see. You've inspired me, kid. What drove my dad to go his own way, like you? I may just join him and find out. Thanks, kid. Cool, let's head back to our ship. What? You actually know how to reach the Northern Sea? The route was written on a map, was it? Please tell me you wrote it on our chart. Did you? Yes, we did. How about we shove off then? The fog awaits! But we're not going to do that right away yet. What we are first going to do is... Down to the south and west of us here is a traveller's ship. Let's go and intercept that. Want to board this ship, Doctor? Yes, I do. So inside, it's actually swarming with mini-blins. And there's a man dead on the floor. So let's just... It's weird that there isn't, like, enemy music here while he's just... dead and swarmed by monsters, but there we go. If we kill all the mini-blins, nothing immediately happens, but we can talk to him. Play dead. Play dead. Go away. Get away from me. How annoying. Hey, what? Oh, what? The bad guys left long ago? Yeah. Nothing works better than playing dead when bad guys are around. Say, I don't think we've met before. You've got a terrifying face. I'm part of the Maritime Defence Force. The name's Nave. Yep, I patrol these waters in order to keep the peace. I'm a peacekeeper. It's nice to meet you. Oh, and here. This is for helping me out. And you got a Dark Pearl Loop. These mysterious jewels go mysterious and dark. I said mysterious twice there, but that's just another treasure. Are you happy? You're happy, right? Hehehe. There isn't a person alive who isn't happy to get a present. That was a weird encounter, but it will make a bit more sense and be a bit more useful later on. Take my word for it. That wasn't what we really need to do, though, here. What we need to do is something quite interesting. Okay, what we need to do is head north and through the fog, but I'm doing that next episode, just so you know. What I want to do is head into the centre of this triangle of rocks. Nope. No, I don't want to board this ship. No, I don't want to board the ship. Let me leave. There we go. And you'll notice, if we bring up the map, there's nothing there. And yet... Oh, fuck off. And yet we can see an island rising from the horizon. Look there, that island isn't marked in our charts, Doctor. And it looks like we can dock there. There, I've just added the island to your chart. Why not set a course for it? So this is the idea of uncharted islands. Our sea chart does not have everything on it. Sometimes you need to physically spot an island in order to be able to go to it, and, then you only get the island, like, there, so the island's name is Who Knows? There's a couple of these throughout the sea, and they're quite interesting for being completely new places. Let's land. So this is, as it said, Spirit Island, and it's got a lot of grass on it, and, a treasure over here, which is a courage gem. There were power gems, so there are courage gems. We can assume there'll also be wisdom gems. Radiates courage, but can't be used like this. If we look at this sign, the Shrine at Spirit Island. The servant spirits came here long ago in search of the power to defeat evil. The 3 spirits use spirit gems to gain the power they required. Starting to see how this all connects, aren't you? If we read the other tablets here, 10 spirit gems will give great power to a spirit. 20 spirit gems are required for a spirit to fully realise its power. Equip spirits that have been powered up to boost your own abilities. Open the collection screen and tap the spirit to equip a powered up spirit. Also, if you tap the same spirit, you'll dislike it. You can't utilise the spirit's power unless you equip it. Remember that. So we can't equip Leaf yet because we haven't got 10 power gems, but this sure as hell gives us something to aim towards. Doctor, I am the servant to the goddess spirit that dwells in this spring. I have been awaiting your arrival. The spirits that travel with you have not recovered their true strength. To restore their power, you must find spirit gems scattered around the world. Then you must bring them here. Collect these and the spirits will recover their true power. They will then be of even greater assistance to you during your quest. If we present power, we can do it, but it just says, so far you've collected 2. Come back when you've got 8 more, before its abilities will increase again. So, that's definitely something to aim for. But for now, that's all we can do on Spirit Island, so we're actually going to head all the way back to the Isle of Ember, so I'll see you there. So our first goal here is the basement where Astrid was kind of held. She held herself there, I suppose, so, well, anyway, we'll head down there. And there's 2 soft spots down here we can dig in, one for 20 quid, and one for a treasure map. This one's up where we can't get in that northwestern quadrant yet. Oh, next, do you remember where her assistant was dead? Let's head over there. To thank you for rescuing... Oh, no, he's not Scottish, he's Russian. To thank you for rescuing Astrid, let me share some valuable information. A map is buried here. May it be of... Oh, we're still going Scottish again. A map is buried here. May it be of some help to you. Just like there. Please continue to watch over Astrid. So, let's head up to that quickly. Oh, get away from me. So, at this point we mentioned, it's actually this particular... stop that. It's actually this particular little patch of flowers. We're taking that. Now we get another treasure chart. This one again. Oh, an even more inaccessible part of the northwestern quadrant, so won't be getting that anytime soon. Let's head back to the sea. I was going to say the ship and the sea at the same time. And we're going to end by visiting Beedle's shopship. Another golden frog there. Remember those for next episode. I think it tried to spawn a sea trap there, but Beedle was literally in the way. Well, let's head on. And we can buy for him for 500 quid. A good thing, he sells it as. No, not quit. Come on, there we go. And this is indeed a wisdom gem. Add that to the visualizer. Radiates wisdom, but can't be used like this. We kind of want that bought for reasons that'll be clear a little bit later, and he will also prep a members card just for you. The more you buy, the more points you earn, and the happier you'll be. I pamper my customers. No other shop offers such rewards, you know. And that brings your point total to 5. Try to earn 20 points and earn a silver membership. We'll get there. But yes, for now, we've kind of done with side stuff for now. Next episode, we're going to be getting on and trying to find our way through the fog. Hope you join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.